Lil Uzi Vert. Honestly, one of my favorite artists of all time. And that's on God. Lil Uzi Vert debuts a belly button piercing. And this is just kind of interesting to me. Like, I don't really care if he has a belly button piercing, Lil Uzi Vert, but it's definitely interesting. I mean, I should really stop calling him because he now goes by they. So, Lil Uzi Vert, they debuts a belly button piercing. And all over Twitter, people are absolutely roasting him and being like, yo, this is a little sus. But you gotta remember, Lil Uzi Vert goes by they, not him anymore. They. And I know this is kind of like a troll type of situation, troll thing and whatever, but I don't know, Lil Uzi Vert has always had a very alternative style. Like, he's always had the nose piercings, a bunch of different ears piercings. He's had a piercing like right up here. Don't forget about that humongous diamond piercing he had in the middle of his forehead. He's also had a lip piercing, eyebrow piercing. Even just the different kind of clothes Lil Uzi Vert has wore. He's worn a bunch of different kind of clothes, very alternative styles, and you know what, Lil Uzi Vert can do what he wants. It's like, if I'm watching him in this, like as a fan on stage, I'm not really looking at his abs, or like I'm not, or looking at his belly button piercing. I don't really care about that. Like, he can do him, but he obviously posted it out on the internet because he knew it would get a lot of clicks and he'd go viral. So maybe this brings it all the way back to Lil Uzi Vert. Maybe we'll be dropping the pink tape very, very soon, man, which gets me super stoked, because why else would he debut a belly button piercing? Because he knows whenever Lil Uzi Vert or Playboi Carti post something, especially Lil Uzi Vert, post something anywhere, all the blogs are going to be talking about it, and it's going to go viral. So maybe this means Lil Uzi Vert is dropping the pink tape very, very soon. Man, I sure really hope this means Lil Uzi Vert is dropping the pink tape very, very soon. Man, I sure really hope that's, like, I Know, which is super fire, and you know what I mean? And the brand new song was like Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy, man, that track was a vibe. I think Final Fantasy has potential. Give it maybe 2 years. Because notice how the song 20 Minutes took about 2 to 3 years after people started to realize, yo, 20 Minutes is one of the greatest hip-hop songs or alternative Uzi SoundCloud songs of all time. So I think Final Fantasy has potential to be that for Lil Uzi Vert again. Space Cadet was pretty fire by Lil Uzi Vert. I think Space Cadet was pretty fire. Like, I kind of like the direction he's going. But yeah, I think Red and White was a pretty good teaser to kind of go right into the pink tape. So to kind of wrap everything up, like I was saying, Lil Uzi Vert debuts a belly button piercing. And I think there's no accident Lil Uzi Vert took a photo of it, because why else would he take a photo of it if he doesn't want the whole internet to be talking about it? So maybe that means the pink tape is dropping soon. And man, if you don't already know, I'm a huge Lil Uzi Vert fan. I used to be a stan, but then he didn't drop as much. So now I'm more of like a closer to like a Yeet stan. But you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I think that's the only reason Lil Uzi Vert debuts a belly button piercing, if you know what I'm saying. Space Cadet, a person or a song? So Space Cadet is a song by Lil Uzi Vert off the Red and White tape, which he dropped in, I believe, July. It's a very like kind of psychedelic, heavy reverb trap banger. If you haven't heard it already, definitely check it out. You may not like it on the first listen, but if you're, say, in the car, if you're driving around, or if someone's in the car or whatever, or if you're working out, that song slaps. And I really enjoy it, because that's kind of the direction Lil Uzi Vert's gonna go for his new project, the pink tape. Same with Final Fantasy. So like the song like Hitting My Shoulder, I Know, were all songs that were actually made in 2016 by Lil Uzi Vert that were on the pink, or that were on Red and White, the project leading up to the pink tape, if you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna read some of the comments on what people think about this belly button piercing. Someone commented, where his abs go. So I'm looking at a picture of Lil Uzi Vert with his belly button piercing, and man, I think that's kind of a sus comment. Like, why are you looking at a grown man to find their abs? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's doing. I think this guy's a troll, if you know what I'm saying. someone commented, debuts. I guess like the headline says Lil Uzi Vert debuts a belly button piercing, so I guess I can kind of see someone's kind of confused by the word debuts. Someone also commented on this post, need a Uzi and Lil Skies collab. Man, I think a Lil Uzi Vert and Lil Skies collab would be pretty fire. What do you guys think? Do you think a Lil Skies and Lil Uzi Vert collab would be fire? I think it would have been fire back in 2017, but right now, I'm not really sure I'm into Lil Skies anymore. Yeah, can you show me how you hold up your phone? Yeah, so right now my phone is pretty much just on like a ring light right now, but I can show you the picture I'm looking at and the comments I'm reading. So this is Lil Uzi Vert, pretty much his belly button piercing right here. And these are the comments I'm reading off of. Lil Uzi Vert debuts a belly button piercing. And this is pretty much like the ring light I'm holding it on right now. But yeah. But yeah, my opinion, I think Lil Uzi Vert debuting a belly button piercing means the pink tape.